I feel like there's a lot of content going out, like so much content. And I think about the relationship, going back to the beginning of the conversation, of this vision of a church, of actually forming people. What does that look like now, or even outside of this time, to use content, sermons, communication piece, whatever it is, to actually move people towards formative work versus information transfer?
Yeah, it's interesting. Content's up. Podcasting is actually down right now, for all the reasons that you would imagine. It's down by a significant amount, actually, because podcasting is basically a function of multitasking, and you do it while you're on your morning commute. Well, don't have that anymore. You do it when you're at the gym. Oh, wait, don't have that anymore. You do it while you're at the airport. Oh, wait, don't have that anymore. So I think it's a very different type of podcasting that is going on right now, or content creation. Yeah, I mean, I'm not brilliant, Jason, and we're still asking all of the questions. All I know is that I think that whatever content we create right now needs to be heavy on the praxis side of it. So like, I do all of my teaching through Dallas Willard's paradigm of VIM. Are you familiar with his acronym VIM? Vision, intention, means. Any kind of human change in general, from losing 10 pounds to becoming a person of love, you need vision of a way that you could be human, of a way that life could be different. You need intention. You have to actually make a moment of decision as the listener, as the, whatever, like, I want to change, and I'll do whatever it takes to change. But then you need means. You need some actual spiritual disciplines or practices, so if you want to, like, I need to lose a little bit of weight right now, and I'm training for a marathon in October that will likely get canceled, but I'm still training for it. So first thing I need a vision of myself as somebody who's 10 pounds thinner and can run 26.2 miles, right? But a vision is not enough. I can sit around and be like, oh, I like that. That's a great vision. I have to actually have an intention where I'm like, all right, I'm going to exercise 6 days a week. I'm going to, take these long runs. I'm going to give time to this. I'm going to push myself beyond what's comfortable. But then I need means. Then I need like a schedule and an accountability partner and some technology to track my progress and a diet regimen. Like, I need to actually have some practical things in order to become the kind of person for whom running 26.2 miles is hard, but it's inside my capacity. Right now, it's outside of my capacity. I can't do it. If I went out and tried to run 26.2 miles, I would die. But it's not because I don't have that potential in me. It's because I have to become that kind of a person. So obviously, Paul uses the athletic metaphor so much for spiritual formation. So I think the same is true. We need means. So that's a long way of saying I'm just really trying. Anything that I put out, I'm really trying to end it with means. Like this last Sunday sermon, I ended with a journaling exercise. I just used Rollheiser's 5 things, the Pascal cycle of, name your deaths, claim your births. And he has a couple things, it's just so beautiful. And I just did that. Like, here's a journaling exercise, because I think it was a sermon on hope and grieving, but I think people right now need more than just a sermon. They need like, all right, here, if you want to do it, it's all up to you. Go take an hour. Here's 5 questions to journal through. And so that you can process your grieving and really begin hoping in what God has for you. So I think our content has to be a little bit more experiential, a little bit more spiritual director-ish, definitely less rah-rah. I don't think the rah-rah anthem thing is super helpful right now. I think like helping people find spaces in solitude or in deep relationships where they can process their life before God, and really helping people reflect. Ignatius, if you look at Ignatian spirituality, was passionate about the idea that we don't change from our experiences. We change when we reflect on our experiences. So all sorts of experiences pass through our life and our body, and we honestly don't really change that much unless if we pause, slow down, and reflect on the experience. That's when it actually, neurobiologically, just sort of fascinating thing on the role that rumination plays in changing your body and how it's a way of retraining your body to act differently next time. When you say something stupid in a meeting and then you think about it for 3 days, like, I can't believe I said that stupid thing. There's an unhealthy aspect of a lot of people just like write rumination off, like, don't do it, it makes you sad. And some of that's wise, but actually there's actually a role it plays in the way that God designed your body. It's your brain practicing new neural pathways, so that next time you're in a situation like that, you don't run your mouth off and say something stupid. So that's, I think, that's the role of reflection. There's an unhealthy kind of rumination, but there's a healthy kind of reflection. And I want to help people kind of come into that space of reflection right now.